Hello. How's it going today, guys? Hope you're having a cracking day. If not, fix that shit. I need to stop working before I stream. I swear to God, I need to seriously consider changing my stream schedule. You know, because a full shift, then walking home, then streaming is just, you know, not to mention I had to stay late in work today, so yep, that explains why I'm starting late. So yeah, might have to be looking at that stream schedule, I think. You know, that's the problem when your work days change every single week, you know. It kind of knackers you when you want to stream. I'm yawning way too much these days. I need to get more sleep. Well, anyway, I'm going to be playing a bit more Warhammer Inquisitor today. And this time I'm going to be trying it with a controller. Because last time, weirdly, the mouse and keyboard did not work too well with this game. Because it just, every time I wanted to attack or select an enemy, it thought, oh, he wants to move in that direction. You know, basically just put me right in front of the enemy so I could get hit. Really, really bad design choice. I looked up, apparently some people are complaining how you can't change like the toolbar. You can change key bindings, but you can't change the toolbar, which is a bit weird. Yeah. Oh, and I turned on like an audio mixer. What's the term? Equalizer, something like that. So hopefully my mic should be a bit louder today, if that was a problem last stream. And Joe, I was probably just quiet last stream because when I get tired, my voice naturally just gets lower in pitch because my energy is just not there. I'll be honest, after the stream last time in Monday, I went to sleep and woke up about 10 o'clock at night, and then because of the time I just went back to sleep again. I did manage to squeeze in a short meal before that, but yeah, I did a lot of sleeping that day. I hope it's not a trend going forward. That would suck. I could swear sleep enough, but my body is telling me otherwise. Alright, 2 milliseconds. Alright. So let's switch over. Have I set this up properly? Oh, wonderful. I did not remember selecting that for the capture, but I mean, if it's working, it's working. I'm not going to complain. Oh, that'll be why. It's because I used remote play last stream. That's why. Right. Cool. No complaints from me then. Oh wait, no. No, this is why. It's because I've selected display capture because I got lazy last time and I lost my patience. So 2 seconds. Hopefully it works this time because last stream it did not work. There it is. So yeah, we're actually working off capture list. I don't know why last stream I tried capturing and it was like, nah, not gonna do it. I'm gonna black screen. That was a rough stream. I'll admit that was a rough stream. But anyway, enough faffing about. Let's actually see how this game plays with a control. What? What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Alright, okay. I don't know why it does that. Hey G, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for redeeming first. Yeah, you think OBS would like lock controllers from not working on their platform, but nope. I just pressed down on my PlayStation controller and OBS was like, oh, you mean me? You want me to do something with your controller? Oh, I'm flattered. No, OBS. I don't want to control OBS with a controller. Thank you very much. That's dumb. That's just straight dumb. Thank you. Alright, anyway, gee, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're having a cracking day. This is very right for OBS. I know, right? I know. Basically glad I'm not using like the Streamlabs variant. I hear that's even worse. Like just traumatically worse. It takes up a lot more of your RAM and shit, and it's just oof. So yeah, I'm glad I'm sticking with standard OBS. I've not even updated it because every time there's a new update for OBS, everyone's like, "Oh, this is broken OBS. This is broken my stream setup." So yeah, I have not updated OBS, and I could not tell you how long. Because I'm just like, it's working, so why would I touch it if it's working? Yeah, I don't need that damn update. Not too bad, thanks. Just chilling. Nice, nice. Alright, let's see how these controls work out. It can't be any worse than the mouse and keyboard controls. Chaos Knights. See, if I was to ever get a knight, it would probably be a Chaos Knight. Though then again, I have looked at the Chaos Knights and see the... Wait, what? Oh, does this thing have login rewards? Like daily reward? Oh my god, really? Okay. Alright then. Alright, game. Don't know how I feel about that, but fine. Alright, so how does this actually work controller-wise? I need to get a shit organised. Where's my filter? Yeah, this might shock you, but I kind of want to sort this shit and you're not letting me. Thank you game, thank you. Ah, my god. Alright, it's clunky in control as well, guys. Wonderful, wonderful. So I can't even sort it. Because I'm trying to go at that wee vertical bar you see in the right there, and it's like, nope. You want to look at the weapons you've got equipped, don't you? No, game. No, I don't. I don't. Alright. Alright, let's just do comparisons. Alright, so far, so I've got the bit. Oh, no. Yeah, that's 100% better. Well, not 100%, but yeah, we'll go with that one. That's no, that's worse. Alright. Apparently that's way worse. Alright. Oh, look at this. I can't use this yet. Level 12, one more level, nice. Yeah, so we'll keep a hold of that then. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I'm 100% wearing this. Oh yes. And I'll put that one in that slot. Thank you. Nice, apparently this is better. Is it? Apparently so. But I don't like losing that bonus look quality. Screw it, why not? Do you know what, I'm gonna sell everything. Because whenever there's like a big pile of gear, it just becomes Well, not quite overwhelming, but it's unless the game's got a really good filtering system, it's annoying to go through everything. And this game does not have a good filtering system. At least it had, but it's kind of locked me off from it because it's been difficult for no understood reason. It's like the filter bit is right there, and it's like, nope, it's not there. Yeah. Thanks, game. Thank you. It's oh wait, no. Wait, did I? No. I'm pressing the button to. Oh, there it is. There it is. That is incredibly awkward. Yeah, so basically everything up there is gonna get sold. Sell. Yeah, again, they're missing out on something, like having a mass sell. Oh, no. Of course, that's just a move. I know it is, but see when you encounter a game that's got quality of life issues, it's kind of irks you in a way, because you're like, okay, they've done all of this. How did they not figure this out? Hey, Z buddy, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a cracking day. There we go. Ah, son of a bitch. Up there. Is this any better? Oh, it is. Oh, it's quite better. Holy shit, okay. And sold, thank you. Alright, what's the next step here? How's it going? It's not going too bad. I had a long day at work. And it was another sweltering day. Consider it's not even... I don't even know if it's technically summer. It probably is, but... I could do without that in my life. Alright, where are we going? What is this? Open data terminal? PvP. No, shove your PvP up your ass. Right up there. Not a chance I'm doing PvP. Alright, what is this? See if this is PvP. I'm gonna assume it's not. I'm gonna go for it. Wait. This feels very familiar.
To crack. Our forces are unable to launch an aerial strike on a bunker.
Oh, this is way better. Oh, this is way better.
You take out the artillery pieces first, then mark the bunker for the expurgation, while I feed you the necessary data from orbit.
Oh, this is tremendous. Why are the controller controls way better? Jeez, I wish I could do this yesterday. Well, not yesterday, the last time I played it, but like this is brilliant. Oh, this is gonna be so easy now. He says and then immediately gets blasted in the face. Bye bye. What's this? Left bumper? Ah, taking cover. Right. Oh shit, shit. Come on, take cover. Yeah, this is easy now. I was thinking of starting up and then trying this character and these controls and then swapping to a different character to see how they play. But nah, this is fine. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, I'm super dead. Why is the game not letting me use a health item? Thank you, game. Wait, what? Alright, take it back. It's not super easy. Get back in demonologist. So I went to hear the result of that raffle. I've not heard of that game at all until it was mentioned. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm guessing it's like a spin on Phasmophobia? Maybe? Alright, alright. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a freaking huge problem. Oh, it's better than Phasmo. Nice. Huh. But to be fair, Phasmo was basically just a reskinned house flipper. I had the exact same assets and everything. That was the thing that kind of threw me about that. I was like, oh, I was just in this house the other day, cleaning up the basement, and now there's ghosts? Oh, okay. Oh, why is there so much shit in the way? I realise this, the enemies are really losing. I don't really have much in the way of sound effects. Either that's a glitch or that is a massive oversight. Wait, what? Oh, I'm supposed to be destroying this shit, okay. And bye-bye.
You did a short work of that one, Inquisitor.
Damn straight.
There is more.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm not built for Chaos Space Marines, help. Oh wait, this game has grenades. Wait, there's a change weapon button. What the hell is it on controller? What is it? I'm pressing every button. What's the button? What is the button? There it is. Oh, melted. Oh, all I needed a staff. Who needs reinforcements when you got a freaking staff? Oh, you've got a flamethrower? I've got a staff. Behold. Oh wait, what's this one? Am I just like auto picking up shit? Oh wait, 2 seconds. Set. Is this better? Is it? Oh, it freaking is. Oh, oh, it's way better. Equip. Thank you. Alright. What's half this shit I just picked up? Alright, apparently that's way better as well. Thank you. Gun. Nope. Alright. Staff. Is this better? It's not better. It's a lot freaking worse. Sorry. Let's keep going. Down you go.
Target neutralized. At this rate, you'll be back on board in no time.
Yeah, I'm convinced that all these effects that are happening right now is just because my warp thing is filled up way too freaking high. I need to keep an eye on that shit. Oh my god, these guys are just melting. Wait, what did I just pick up? I picked up something really, really good there. What is this? Better? Nope, way worse. See, Diablo had a way better system. Where in Diablo 3 you could just like walk over the item. And then it would... What did it do again? It would like immediately like bring up a tooltip to be like, oh, this is how much better or how much worse this is. This game doesn't do that. I actually need to go through the inventory. Nope. Yeah, I'm glad we're fighting word bears because they've got to be my most hated of all the Chaos Space Marines. Assholes, like they embody assholism. I picked up something. Ain't good? I don't think it was. Nope. Apparently that's better. Yep. Cool.
You did a short work of that one, Inquisitor, but there is more.
Yeah, I see him. What is he even doing? Is he like, oh, I'm gonna have a oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh, there's two of them. Wait, what? Did they have like linked life or something? They fell down dead as soon as the other one died. What the hell? Alright, this is going equipped into that slot. There we go. Right. Oh, another staff. And it's shit. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's shit. I appreciate the game has a lot of metrics in the stat department, but some of them are just quite redundant. They could simplify that quite a bit. It's the kind of game where you kind of question whether or not it was like QI. No, QA. There absolutely was QA though. I'm not kidding though. There's evidently been QA because it's like no bugs or anything, but some of the design choices is a bit iffy. Like they didn't actually look at their contemporaries well enough. But I hear that's quite common with Warhammer games. They seem to be a bit janky. Hopefully Space Marine 2 isn't like that. You can only hope. Especially nowadays. Nowadays there's a bit of an expectation of quality. Yeah, to a degree. You still get those really shit simulators every now and then, but people generally expect them to be kind of crap, so. gotta wonder. I wonder if like we get to a certain point in this game and we get like upgraded to a librarian. Like it allows us to like pick a. No, that wouldn't make sense. We're an Inquisitor. I keep forgetting that fact. It just doesn't feel like we're an Inquisitor because we don't do like diplomacy and we're relatively weak, I'd say. I say while gunning down a Chaos Space Marine, but still. Nope. Nope. What the hell is, what is this? Nah. Yeah, I might exit out this character and try out, for example, the tech priest. I'm kind of curious about trying out tech priest because it's supposed to be like the necromancer of this game.
You are still alive and more or less in one piece.
Yep.
That's a success, I guess. Initiating exfiltration rituals.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'm gonna switch to another character and see what the tech priest is like. You know, I want to do an assassin, to be honest. So what's the difference between these? Alright, so he gets the axe, gun. Alright. Do you know what? I'm going to start with this guy. Alright, what name? You guys get any name recommendations? I was going to do something generic like 2v0 squared or something, but or something really, really stupid. Nothing I can think, not 100% sure in this game. It's okay so far. It's trying to be Diablo, but it's not quite there yet. Granted, I'm still in the early stages. There is Tyranids later on apparently, so I'll be hoping to see that soon-ish. Let's see. Really? Ah, there it is. Alright, I am officially 22. Let's just get the cinematics. Oh wait, is this a different beginning part? Huh.
Void Ship Control Unit 11 Kappa. I requested transport to the last known coordinates of my retinue. What is this place?
Clarification. You have reached the closest accessible location to your biovassals. Target zone is under quarantine protocols.
Deficient analysis on account of a previous Tyranid infestation.
Oh.
The entire world is under standard Imperial quarantine. But my Inquisitorial decree nullifies the order.
Complementary data. This area is under Code Vermilion lockdown to vehicular access. Machine spirits are forbidden, and therefore unable to enter the marked zone.
Curious. This must be a Cult Mechanicus ward. I will proceed on foot then. Explode me the coordinates.
No wonder this was DLC. This actually does sound kind of interesting. Alright, so what's the attacks I'm looking at here? Alright, melee. Strong swipe. What's this? Alright, call that guy in. Oh, cool. Cool. Not complaining. Oh, it's Tyranids, nice. I mean, they basically said that, but still. I'm actually glad to be fighting something different than bloody Chaos Space Marines for once.
Are you sure you want to proceed without backup?
Oh, hell yes.
Area clear. Add a secondary rumination snippet to the mission.
Oh, wait, I've got teleport? Heck yes.
Proceed.
I've observed unusual levels
I need to
of
get used to this character quickly.
All Tyranid organisms are bound to the sentience of their respective Hive Fleet. But the Hive Fleet that attacked this subsector was annihilated centuries ago. This phenomenon requires additional research.
Recorded. Do you require any emotional...
Oh, so these Tyranids are like, rogue ones, or at least they're not being able to get picked up by the rest of the swarm.
You are risking the mechanical destruction.
Comment retracted, Inquisitor. You are approaching the location of the last transmission. No life signs detected.
Evidently.
Long may a new priority task. Obtaining a new retinue.
I am manifesting envy. Your biovassals must have already been rewarded with blessed oblivion.
I see that there is still much work to do on your self-deprecation filters.
Alright. This was supposed to be a simple reconnaissance expedition. I wonder if the Inquisition was aware of where he was sending us. Cobalt was a dead world, but it is still harbouring some kinds of life. Although I only dare to use the word hesitantly with regard to these creatures, the first attack was totally unexpected. We immediately lost half the expedition members. We tried to set up a defensive perimeter around the camp, but we were simply not prepared for these monsters. We cannot fight our way out of here. Still, we have a sacred duty, and we continue our mission in the short periods of calm. Day 8. We have found the entrance to the underground research sanctum. I refuse to enter without the Inquisitor in charge, as it's clearly a sanctioned Cult Mechanicus tech shrine, and a very ancient one. The coordinates are stored on this slate. I have transmitted our emergency call to the Inquisitor. Now we wait and pray. The idea of a Mechanicus Inquisitor is very interesting one.
The remnants of my expedition. My retinue perished while locating the entrance.
Because there wouldn't really be.
The sacrifice of my team was a gift to the Emperor.
It's kind of like a conflict of interest in a way.
Assessment. This mission would have warranted a larger expeditionary force.
My retinue was only following a faint lead. It didn't qualify as a priority assignment.
Could this help you see me here?
I need more data to answer the question.
Okay, so I wonder how big the things are we fight. Because the biggest thing we fought in the last tutorial was a Hellbrute. So I wonder what the Covenant is going to be for the turns. Because so far it's got the Warriors as elite. Oh, Hormigaunt, nice. See, for Tyranids, these numbers are really, really small. You'd think they'd be seen like 20. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You think it'd be seen about 20 Termagants or something? Wait, I picked up some stuff, didn't I?
To enter the vault now.
Recalibration and organic rejuvenation is advised before entering.
A logical proposition.
Alright, level 2. Yeah, I get it. Alright, mission 2. Let's go. I kind of hoping for something really big at the end, that's like a high tyrant or something. I doubt it, but like that'd be freaking cool.
The location seems mostly intact, but first I must restore the power. Where is the generator?
Accessing the blueprints through the new sphere as we speak.
Send me the coordinates.
Wait, that's how it's pronounced? Noosphere? I always thought it was Noosphere. And down you go. Of all the legs you could have picked for this type priest, I'm happy to pick the spider one. The spider one is just like the coolest leg choice for type priest.
That only confirms my suspicion. Sparse records, special lockdown on a world under Adeptus Mechanicus jurisdiction. This place has secrets to come to that.
I'm unable to follow your deductions.
I used to be an adept of the cult mechanics. I know how they operate. Call it a gut feeling. The tenacity of these creatures is astonishing. According to the records, the Adeptus Mechanicus purged this world decades ago, and all they managed to do is to force them underground. This is a vast facility. Even a resource of such magnitude on a quarantine planet is uncommon for the Adeptus Mechanicus.
A logical observation. According to my data excavations, the Fabricator General of Forge World Thule requested permission for reclamation expeditions several times. The Inquisition denied the request repeatedly, without any formal explanation.
You know what the interesting thing about this is? If you just gameplay play Mechanicus, you could basically treat this as a sequel to it or something. Just be like, oh, I'm not fighting Necrons anymore, I'm fighting Tyranids. Tyranids are the main threat now. And it's no longer turn-based. Okay, it's pretty cool watching against the Niz. It is pretty cool. Like, of all the Warhammer games I've played so far, I've not fought against the Tyranids. I fought against what? Orcs, Chaos Space Marines. I fought a lot of Chaos Space Marines and a lot of Necrons. God, I was quite happy about the Necron bit because I friggin' love Necrons. I need to play Dawn of War on the channel. I really need to play Dawn of War because the thing this is kind of missing is it's like really close quarters. But we're not getting like the war aspect, like the, you know, the big scale battles against each faction. I could really do with some of that. Especially since I've got both Dawn of War 1 and 2 with all the DLC, so. I didn't get 3 because people were like, oh, 3 is actually really, really bad. So, I didn't buy that.
Power has been restored. Now the entire facility is accessible. My next task is to find out how this sanctum was connected to the mysterious research of Uther Tiberius.
Reminder. Tyranid life forms consume all biological material in order to reproduce.
Indeed.
Yep.
This is why I need to locate the main data vault to find clues.
Moral. Steel abides longer than flesh.
So that kind of makes sense why they would send a Mechanicus against the Tyranids, because Mechanicus still have like, what, 5% flesh left, but it's nowhere near like a normal human. Actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Why? You think the Imperium would be like, alright, every member of the Mechanicus, your new opposition is Tyranids, and just send them against the Tyranids, because even if they get killed by the Tyranids, they're not going to get a lot of biomatter from that.
Permission to log an observation. The risk assessment for your current mission triggered a warning.
Elaborate.
Reminder. You are currently
I could just send in
engaged
loads and loads and loads of like suicidal servitors or something.
bioform, without any tangible data as to the existence of any tech relics created by Tiberius.
My goal is to find proof here.
Warning. Your quest for sacred knowledge is
crap.
based on assumptions. It is
Okay, we're getting proper Tyranid numbers now. I suppose the main thing with Tyranids is though, there's not really typically like an offensive against them. It's more, oh, it's like dealing with like a comet or something. This big natural disaster is coming to attack this planet, and we need to rally a defense. It basically just comes down to that a lot of the time. I don't think I've seen a story yet where it's like, yeah, we're going to actively hunt down a tendril of the Tyranids to try and wipe it out. No, it's usually been just defending against them. Because they can't usually see them coming because the whole shadow and the warp thing. Alright, priority message to Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. Most revealed Tiberius, the prototype is complete. My Xenorite brothers and sisters initiated the upload rights and consecrated the remaining flesh casing for transportation. Subject has already manifested briefly in the control circuits. The code psalms and the theological patterns you provided to a sanctum led to a major breakthrough. Your servants will deliver the prototype to the martyr, while we respectfully dispose of the remains of subjects 1.1 and 1.12 42.3. Why are the subjects like 1.1? Does that mean like they changed them, and or does that mean like each denomination isn't like a single person? Either way, and purge the relevant digital research tomes. Praise the Omnisire.
Clue has been archived. Any annotations?
This sanctum belonged to the Xenorite sect of the cult Mechanicus. We specialize in Xenos artifacts. The ancient logs indicate that they were under the patronage of Uther Tiberius.
Observation.
Which is funny because we learned
with a cult Mechanicus sect and an
in the Mechanicus game
Inquisitor might lead to
what Xenorites were. Basically the ones that were like,
Relevant.
yeah,
Knowledge
Xenos
is the
tech.
true manifestation of
We need to
divinity,
include
especially
Xenos
for the
tech
Inquisitor.
to improve ourselves over time. I was actually kind of assuming that that was something they made up for that game, to like make like a opposing faction to the more religious sect, but no. According to this game, that's actually a section of the Mechanicus. See, that's part of what I love about these games. I learn things about the universe I didn't learn elsewhere. Because I don't think I've read a single story on the Mechanicus, even though I've got an audiobook sitting there about what's his name again? Call Archmagus Belisarius Call. That's who it is. Yeah, I've got an audiobook sitting there about him. I've not started it. I'm trying to work my way through the Dawn of Fire books, and they are really dry. Really, really, really dry. I've been trying my hardest to get through them, and Jesus Christ. The first one was like, oh, we need to go turn off a MacGuffin. And the second one was like, oh, we need to go destroy a MacGuffin. It's like, wow, that's so interesting. I mean, obviously that wasn't all to the story, but the story just didn't have anything going for it. I wish it did, but no. Alright, there we go. I hear they're planning to do like 7 Dawn of Fire books or something. I'm on the third one. The third one starts off with the Space Wolves, which is a bit interesting because it basically starts off with them in longboats, I'm guessing on their home planet Fenris, doing a raid. I don't know, I'm like 5 minutes into that book. I finished the second book and I'm like, I don't have it in me to start another one right now. At the end of Dawn of Fire book 2, I don't even think I knew which character was which. When they described one character getting their head crushed, I'm like, wait, is that this character or is that character? I'm not sure exactly. Because they're kind of counting you caring about the characters enough to remember exactly which character is which, and I just didn't care enough. The only character I really cared about was the Custodes captain. And that's just because they kept referring to him over and over and over again as Shield Captain such and such, whose name I can't remember now. When they were in the story, it was kind of cool. There was also Iron Warriors along with Word Bears. I did find the Iron Warriors quite cool because they were basically just, because of like Chaos Undivided, they weren't like fanatical to the same degree as a lot of the other Chaos Space Marines. They were very like war focused, like being really strategic and like hiding and ambushing and using artillery and tanks and the like, because you know they are all about that kind of shit, because you know they're the Iron Warriors. But I thought they were really, really cool. I might have to look into more about them. And here I was thinking, see when I learned about Chaos Undivided, I was like, oh, that is going to be the most boring faction. Could you imagine playing a character that's not associated with one singular god? They're just, oh, I pray to every single god. I'm the centrist of chaos. Look at me. I am very, very bland. And also the fact that like they have no like physical augmentations, really. Like some of them do. There's like the possessed, you know, the ones that have like animal parts and shit. But overall, the Chaos Undivided lot are just. But the Iron Warriors in that book really tried hard to win me over. So.
Attempting to placate this ancient machine.
Warning. Empyrean sensors detect a huge surge in the psychic energies. Caution advised.
I will admit though, Perturabo is still seems like such a whiner to me. Perturabo is like the whiniest Primarch. Oh, it's Zoanthrope. Cool. Let's get the Ripper Horde. Hello. And bye-bye. Holy shit, they're eating right through my guys. Yeah, do you know what? Sort by level. It's probably better. In a kind of game like this, I think it's probably better like sorting equipment by level. At least until you like hit a level cap. I think when you start to hit a level cap, that's when quality really starts to matter. But leveling up in a game like this, like in games like Warcraft and like MMOs in general, while you're still in the leveling phase, I'd say quality is really unimportant. Unless you go into a dungeon, in which case quality really does become important, but only in that case. You should have seen when I was playing Warcraft, like, holy shit. My equipment, when I got to the end of the main storyline, was just, oh, it was abysmal. It was so bad. Because the equipment structure for that game goes, what is it? Grey, white, green, blue, purple, and then orange. Orange is like very unique equipment, which is, it comes under legendary. It lives up to its name. I knew like one guy in the entire server in that game who had both blades of Azeroth from Illidan. Like, whenever you seen a guy with those blades, you always knew it was that guy because they were so hard to get. The drop rate was so low. And chances of all the people in the raid be like, yeah, I'm going to be a nice guy and give the guy that already has one the other one. Yeah. Yeah, not bloody lightly, not in an MMO. Oh, God. See, like, loot. I'm going to go on a wee tangent here. See the way loot pools worked in I was about to say Warhammer. World of Warcraft. You got certain bosses where they didn't have like specific like loot items. You had items that you get given and then you turned them in later on at the town. and they gave you the item specific to your class. But the problem with that was, though, there was this area where you went to fight bosses, you gave those items, and they were like 6 million odd health or something like that. It was ridiculous how much health they had. And you went in there and, you know, you fight them fine. But the problem is, each of those items were grouped by like 3 classes were grouped to the same item. So my grouping was, I was a warlock, yeah, like heavy DPS. I was grouped along with, I think it was paladin and a mage. I like to. It was either a mage or a priest. It's been years. But the problem with that is, there's always a paladin. There's always a paladin in a raid group, always, because the paladins are this bullshit class in that game where they can either be DPS, tank, or a healer. So there will always be paladins in a party, always. So I was lucky if I ever got that item once. It was shit. It got to the point where I was like, why am I even doing this? Why am I even wasting my time? Because if you're in a raid group and you never get a piece of equipment, that's hours. It's potentially hours and hours and hours. And if you're one of those, like, from 10 up to like 25 people who doesn't get anything, which is highly likely to happen, because then the amount of people, like, you're lucky if like 7 things drop in a raid. So yeah, can you imagine going into one of these things where you've contributed and given like a lot of damage, and then at the end it's like, thank you for playing, you get nothing. Thank you for like 7 hours of your time, thank you, bye now. Yeah, that was I hated it. No wonder I spent so much time in that damn game. I probably shouldn't have. Right, I guess that's why a lot of people raid in guilds, because it means that shit can be agreed upon beforehand. And if someone steals your shit, they're in the same guild as you, so you can be like, really? Really, buddy? Next time we go, you're not getting anything, you know? But in a pub situation, nah. Not even the slightest bit of luck. Oh, did you guys ever see like the YouTube video? It was, what was it? It was the last like classic server before it got upgraded to like Burning Crusade, like the next patch or something. And it was Nax Ramus, and it was this item of the, God, I can't remember what his name is. Kel'Thuzad, yeah, Kel'Thuzad, the last boss. Nax Ramus was like the hardest dungeon, raid, I should say, raid in classic Warcraft, where you had to do like multiple different raids. Everyone in your raid party had to have done multiple different raids to get a certain gear score, or whatever the hell it was, to be able to even access the raid. And then there was a specific item of the last boss that had like an 8% chance to drop or something like that. And it was the last time that raid was being run on that server before the update, and the item dropped. And it could only be used by, like, I can't remember what class the guy was, the guy that was streaming it or something. But so he's like, well, guys, you know, be reasonable, and only like, you know, you can either like need roll or greed roll. So like the needs get priority. So yeah. So basically it was like, only need it if you need it kind of thing. And it ended up being a warlock needed it. And this item couldn't be used by a warlock. So he took the item, didn't even discuss the matter, left the raid, and when pressed on why the hell he needed it, he was like, oh, I'm going to hold on to it for a transmog for my other character or some such shit. Which didn't make sense, because that's not how it works. So, yeah. Oh, the streamer felt so salty by the end of that. Like, holy shit. I need to look at that video. Like, that was... Oh, you just saw the expression in his face. He was like, really, dude? Really? You're really doing this? I did that once. Unintentionally, I did that once, like in an earlier dungeon in the game at one point. I was playing as like a Death Knight, and I rolled on an item with healing on it, because Death Knights can't do healing. So automatically people are like, oh, it's a paladin item. You know, so I can't remember if I greeted on it or what, but I ended up getting it, and the guys in it just bitched at me. Even though it was better than my current shit, they just bitched. Which, I don't know why they were that bored. It was like a mid-level dungeon or something. Like, come on now. Dungeons take no time. They take like half an hour. Or half an hour to an hour, usually. Compared to raids. Like why even bored? Alright, anyway. Brothers and sisters, prepare for blessed deactivation. Sanctum of Adventurers 4 has survived various challenging timeframes. I implore you to refer to entries number 985A to number 1236T in your personal memory modules detailing our trials after the excommunication of Uther Tiberius. So that name's came up twice now. He came up in the other tutorial we had for the Psyker. So he's evidently someone quite important. But we always continued our work, blessed by the Machine God and the protection of the Forge World Thule. But our vox pleas for assistance to Thule have remained unanswered. The Sanctum has evidently been reclassified as a wasteful facility, and we have been left to our own devices to face the new Tyrannid infestation on Cobalt. To preserve our sacred research, I will close down the data vaults and initiate the area wards for all constructs possessing machine spirits. Execute Psalm 54.4, initiate combat protocols, die fighting for sacred knowledge.
Operator, I'm sending you a pip grab of a very unique apparatus.
Receive. Commencing analysis.
This must be connected to the Tiberius research.
Analysis failed. There is no match in the schematics library.
The core concept definitely suggests a uniquely modified neural upload mechanism. Remarkable. An incoming Vox message. How?
No logical explanation. The Sanctum has been defunct for centuries.
It was a rhetorical question, operator.
So it evidently must have activated upon detecting motion. Or at least someone from the Mechanicus.
I bid you an efficient cycle, Inquisitor. I am Tybalt Vertax, Fabricator General of the Forge World Thule.
I would like to greet you on behalf of the Holy Ordos. This conversation is rather unexpected.
I have been monitoring your actions since you reactivated the Reactorum. Accept my condolences on the loss of your retinue.
I find the compassion surprising for a tech priest of your status.
I take this remark as a compliment. Diplomacy is one of my high-priority mundane functions.
Monday.
But enough with the pleasantries, Inquisitor. We must talk about Uther Tiberius and his work.
This is highly classified information.
I'm aware of that. If you could visit me on Station Zeta 11, I have important information for you.
I'll admit, I am half tempted to play the other tutorials for the assassin at least. But that's just gonna basically play as a rogue character, isn't it? So I don't think that's gonna be much to see. I wanted to check out this one specifically because this one is this character you get from a DLC. And it has pets as well. I always love classes with pets.
Inquisitor, how socially proactive of you to visit me. A straightforward approach. Most commendable. I accessed the digital scrolls on your non-classified investigations and noticed the main object of your interest. And this was you are actively seeking tech relics of Uther Tiberius, the infamous Inquisitor excommunicated for potentially heretical studies. I have information that could significantly advance your pursuit. That sect was terminated a long time ago. I have more valuable information for you. The Martyr, the wandering fortress monastery of Uther Tiberius, long thought to be lost, has returned to the Caligari sector from the Immaterium.
Oh, right. So basically, right. So this is basically setting up how all these characters found out about this fortress monastery, right? So I'm guessing we're going to be heading to that right after
The
this.
problem is that the Martyr is currently under a highly classified inquisitorial investigation, which even I have no word on. Your credentials, on the other hand, would grant you access.
Can you imagine if you
I
had like,
have the current coordinates of the ship.
can you imagine if you had like 4 Inquisitors fighting alongside each other? Which technically is what happens in this game if you play multiplayer, but like that's so unusual. Inquisitors are known for just being super independent.
I am the fabricated general of a forged world. I have my methods. I have an informant in the retinue of the
Oh my
Inquisitor
god, are you
of the
kidding?
ship of a certain Captain Van Winter. We could both benefit from the Archaeotech secrets in that monastery.
This is not showing up on your guys' screen, but a wee pop-up just showed up being like, crash report. The game has crashed. The issue is going to be reported. This can take several minutes depending on your connection. Thank you, game. Thank you. Wait, what? What? It's not crashed. What the fuck? Right. Oh, it's one. It came up being like, oh, crash report sent. Thank you. Thank you very much. Why am I still in the game? Why am I? This is the weirdest crash I have ever seen. Usually games like, yeah, I'm just going to turn myself off, but this one's like, nope, nope, we're going to keep you looking at this screen. I'll say that's a bit lazy because it means like I'm the one that's going to have to freaking shut this thing off. Wonderful. Wonderful. There we go. Alright, start the game up again. I see what people mean about this, about Warhammer games. It's just something. It's never smooth. It's never a smooth experience. Why is it not showing up in the goddamn freaking feed? Jesus Christ. Come on. There it is. It'd be too easy if it would. It really would. It really would. A lot of people say that the reason for that kind of shit is because Games Workshop doesn't really do it in-house. They basically just hand out the license to anyone that wants it. Granted, I think they've reined that in recently because they've realised how many bad games they've released and have hurt their brand. At least that's what I've been hearing. I've heard they've went like a complete 180 and they're like super protective of the license nowadays, which is good. You should be protective of your license. You should really just like vet and assess who you're going to give your license to before giving it. Because up until last year, I'd never looked into Warhammer because of the games. I'd always heard from third parties that they were just really, really poorly made. That's why I never played them. That and because I didn't know jack shit about Warhammer, that as well. Oh, what? It did the thing again. OBS was like, oh, your controller. I see you're using OBS for a controller. Alright, yeah. Click the game, thank you very much. There we go. Alright, so interesting. So with the Psycho, the first mission was on the Martyr. So I guess he was the one with the most up to the minute information. Whereas the other guy was like, oh, the Martyr, you say? So I'm guessing this is going to jump from being interesting Tyranids back to, oh, it's Nurgle's Chaos Space Marines. It's well, I'd say these guys aren't technically Death Guard. They're more just cultists. Oh, what is this? Difficulty? Oh, there's difficulty selections. What if I make this really fucking hard? What happens then? Alright, probably better off not doing that. Hard. Alright, that's doable. I get better shit. Oh, I do. Ooh, alright, so that's what's normal? Alright, experience points don't change, so that is negligible. The glory goes up by 1, so does system influence. Yeah, that's not even worth it. You don't even get increased experience for it either. See, I wanna. Could you imagine being in a fortress monastery flying through space? Because you couldn't have like open windows or anything like that, so I wonder what that would look like inside. I'm not counting this. This is definitely just the. I'm guessing this is just the ship part, not the monastery.
The monastery of Uther Tiberius is complete. We will tear it apart to find the secrets of a fallen Inquisitor.
Cursory analysis indicates that this modified Alpha-class vessel is barely functioning.
Oh fuck.
Emotional outbursts are illogical and groundless.
Enough. Give me a status report instead.
Okay, this is a time when being a close combat guy is not working.
Environment unsafe. Several millennia spent in the war.
The situation
Actually, it's working pretty well.
manageable.
Yeah, so we're gonna wait for the fun Tyranids and we're now fighting Chaos. I know they're technically the mortal enemy of the Imperium, but they're not tremendously interesting as all things go. Unless we're talking about like Death Card there. Pretty cool. The point at which this ship becomes interesting is that time we fought the Hellbrute. Hellbrute's is on. I need to buy a Hellbrute. Eventually, not now. I've got way too much shit to work through. Eventually I'll buy a Hellbrute, but not right now. See, by the time I get to the pile of models I need to paint, I'm gonna look at the giant things I've still got left sitting there and be like, yeah, this is gonna take me
I
forever.
will need to find a cogitator to override the local door settings.
I mean, by the end I'm gonna have like, what, 6 vehicles, I think? Yeah, I've got 2 command tanks sitting there waiting to get built. I've got an Impulsor, I've got a Night Scythe that needs to be built. What's the other one called again? I think it was Stalker. It's a Necron vehicle, I can't remember its exact name. Praetorian Stalker, I think it might have been.
I'm attempting to placate this ancient machine. I'm detecting approaching forces, probably hostile.
It's gonna be cool. See, once I eventually get everything painted that I've got sitting in my backlog, it's gonna be a good feeling because I'll be able to like buy something and be like, alright, I can just build and paint this immediately.
Extreme purgation
I can't wait.
advised.
I'll partly blame the magazine, to be honest, because a lot of stuff I've actually worked on right now is just came for the Imperium magazine. Amazing deals though. I think the last issue for that comes out midway through next month.
Another Chaos ambush. This cannot be a coincidence. I'm attempting to locate this ancient machine. The machine spirit is opening and closing gates to divert the
Oh, and for anyone that likes Age of Sigmar, there's currently a magazine running right now that's basically the equivalent of the 40k one,
Number of hostiles.
where you can get a lot of. You can basically get 2 full armies. One for Stormhost Eternals and
We are accessing your
Orcs.
neurospheric implants to converse with you.
I am an Inquisitor of the Holy Orders. Identify yourself.
Our true name is Blessed Binary Code, an arcane hexadecimal chant. But you can call us the machine spirit
Oh.
of the martyr.
Oh, so we can actually commune with the
You
ship.
are a tech heresy. You are an AI.
Your assessment is logical, but wrong. We are the purest form of the digital apotheosis, created by the will of the Holy Orders and the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Uther Tiberius was thrice judged as a heretic. I am here to
Heretic, what?
catalog and judge his tainted heritage.
Regrettably, we must refer you to our directive AFA 21A, subsection 43, outlining the protection protocols concerning the confidential research program of the martyr. Summary: leave immediately or risk the consequences.
The conversation with the machine spirit was like nothing I have ever experienced.
Engaging emotional simulators. Initiating joy.
Disabled sarcasm. This was not an ordinary machine spirit.
Was it an abominable intelligence?
No, it was something else. I've analyzed the noospheric stream, and I'm certain of it.
Speculation. It could be the tech relic you seek.
A unique machine spirit with enhanced cognitive functions is a treasure that all the races worthwhile.
Warning. If it doesn't terminate you first.
See, that's the cool thing about the 4K universe. The creators actually thought about this. So AI doesn't even stand for artificial intelligence. It stands for abominable intelligence. Because I'm not sure what period of time in the 4K universe it was. But basically, how do I explain this? Like Terminator basically happened. And after that kicked off, they forbid any semblance of AI
The logs indicate the sense
ever,
of an impending catastrophe on the martyr. before
because
she vented the
because
war
that
for the last
basically
time.
just almost turned the Imperium.
Process to avoid
I'm not even sure if it was the Imperium at that point. They turned human civilization almost back to the Stone Age with the amount of devastation that happened.
Excommunicated Inquisitor, and notoriously dabbled in research, which is also the reason.
So that's why every single thing that's computer operated in this game is got a human component, because they don't trust AI to do anything. Which is something I just love about the 4K universe. It's just so absurd, but kind of bound in logic in a way. Like, you see why they did that. There's justification. You know humanity would end up doing something like that. If they get advanced enough to be like, oh, we can't use AI, we need a workaround. We've got like 20 billion people, and we've got like a massive colony of convicts, so we can probably spin this.
Accessing the sacred mechanism now.
Yeah, so far that's my favorite class. The ability to just like spawn in your own allies is... I'd see if you're playing this online that this would be like a not required class to have in your party, but I see people being really happy having this class with them in the party because it provides so much additional backup. And also aggro as well. Because, what do you call that? These guys again? Catfawn or... God, I can't even remember. The guys with the tractor treads. I see them being really, really handy for that. For that kind of requirement. I will say though, I could have got those models in the Imperium magazine, but I'm like, yeah. I mean, look at it. Look at the damn thing. The amount of detail in those things, like I was just looking at it and being like, yeah, I'm not buying that. Building that would, well, building it would be fine, but it'd be the painting that would suck. Because you can see, looking at this, some parts would be really easy. Like for example, the treads and that would be easy, but then you get like the individual wee sections of like the head, and like you'd have to reach down into certain bits that might be really hard to reach. And some units in Mechanicum I really like, or Mechanicus, but I would never run that army. As a Grand Inquisitor of the Holy Orders, I would prefer direct communication with the Fabricator General, and we're aware of the recent events of Holy Terror. Oh, what's happening in Terror? But certain formalities be respected, even in such turbulent times. On the more pressing matters, your test results have confirmed that the Apotheosis unit proved to be functional and stable. The flaw of the early prototypes has been resolved. The condition of the final subject is in process. Of the calculations, the tech priests were correct. The fusion of machine spirit and human essence is a miracle to behold, and even at upstart. Ah, so it's like a fusion between. Right, okay. Self-righteous fools like Sebastian Thor must accept the wisdom in our ways. Still, this technological marvel still requires testing, and it is quite crude in many aspects. Therefore, I expect you to continue the experiments on Cobalt. I deleted the relevant logs and references from the Inquisitorial archives. The research vault is safe from my brothers and sisters. I must withdraw until the flames of this pointless civil war are extinguished. I will contact you when the time is right. Any attempt to locate the martyr will be judged as an act of treason. Note, I am grateful for the idea to use a pariah as the Apotheosis subject. This will grant an extra layer of protection against the ruinous powers. So, from the sounds of it, they inserted a machine spirit into someone, and that's what's operating the ship.
This is extraordinary. I found what I was looking for. The blessed fusion of man and machine. Now I know the secret of Uther Tiberius. By sacred digital apotheosis and uploading rituals, a penitent soul became one with the machine spirit. It was not the creation of a sentient intelligence. It is the tech relic I was seeking. Operator, I need the location of a certain apotheosis chamber.
Accessing deck blueprints now.
Whatever that place it is, it must be the very soul of this ship, and the answer to all my questions.
See from what we've seen of this machine spirit, it's more or less the donkey and horse situation, isn't it? Where there's always differences, but at the end of the day, they're very, very similar visually.
Warning. Warp anomaly detected in the vicinity.
Except if we're being completely honest,
Unidentified large
zebras have more in common with donkeys, but yeah, that's besides the point.
Keep me updated.
It might as well be an AI. This just seems like a way of them counting the whole, oh, we're not allowed to make AI, so let's make something that's basically AI, but not call it AI.
The machine spirit has changed tactics.
Which I could 100% see the Mechanicus doing.
facing properly blessed
At least some sects of it.
Destroying these ancient machines feels
They would want to like advance further and further,
Initiate
but the creeds would be restricting them, so they do stuff like this. Okay, I 100% picked up some better stuff. Alright, there we go. So for what I've been playing this game so far, it's fun. It's fun enough, but I think it'd be a lot funner if you were playing with friends. It's one of those games again. One of the games is like structured for party play, but it's passable in single player.
The chamber I'm trying to breach is protected by void shields. I must deactivate all of them before I can teleport in.
The one thing that keeps bringing me back to like Diablo 3 is like the insane like power scaling you can get to, and this sheer amount of enemies you kill. That and like the equipment and how it changes your character. Problem with this game is a lot of the equipment doesn't change your character design at all. Like only occasionally, and it's I think the only thing that changes really is the weapons and the armor, like the single item armor. And you got a load of other additions that just do nothing besides change your stats. Like that just seems like a wasted opportunity for more customization. Yeah, let's power out the constructs.
You are attempting to impair the blessed defensive mechanisms. You are actively participating in sacrilegious practices. We regret to inform you that due to your perseverance in committing tech heresy, your death is now imminent.
I'm ready to
Do you want to bet?
consequences of my actions. Generators have been deactivated. I can return to the teleporterium platform.
Another thing, the attacks aren't like really flashy or anything. Like the super ability is like it gives your minions a shield. Wow. Wow, that's so visually distinct and impressive for an ultimate ability, yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm just too critical. But at the end of the day, I think I just have too high a standard of game. I want the games to be good. And when they're not good, it's like it's disappointing. It is good, but I think it's just one of those games that's like it's like a 6 in single player, but it's like an 8 in multiplayer. I can see that's been really fun in multiplayer. Just like racing each other to like blast your way through the level with each of the different classes. And seeing the synergy kick off. Agree beforehand, before you start the game, be like, alright, you're the tank, you're the DPS, and you're the healer. And wait, does this game even have healer? I'm not even sure if it does. I think it does, so I think the Psyker has like healing abilities. Oh, so those models, I always love those models, the demon engines. I love to run them, but I don't know if a death card can run demon engines. You know, like that. I can assume they were more stuck to like the Black Legion and like Chaos Undivided kind of lot. Because I know that death card have their own like specific demon engines, like the Plate Hauler and the Plague Crawler and things like that. Maybe you can run them as Death Guard, but aesthetically they don't really look Death Guard, so I probably wouldn't get them unless I was just like, yeah, well, I'm gonna I'm gonna just make a Black Legion. I'll make it. Nah, I'm not doing that. Not a chance. Unless I get really, really bored in the... No, see, even if I get really bored in the future and finish all my models and just need something else to buy, I'd probably either buy Gene Stealer's Drakari, or if in a random just tangent I decide to just get Terrans. Because fun enough, I was actually browsing like Games Workshop website earlier on today, and a memory came back to me. I remember looking at that website when I was in school and thinking to myself, I like the look of these Necron miniatures, but I also like the look of these Tyranid ones. I distinctly remember I spent a lot of time looking at the Tyranid ones being like, those are so freaking cool. And then I looked at the price tag, I'm like, I don't have a job. I'm in school, what am I supposed to do here? So that time I prioritized, games and that, because, yeah. Because I at the time I would rather just, because back then you can't like buy stuff you want yourself. You have to wait for like your birthday or Christmas or that. So it was a matter of well, not necessity, but it just made more sense. I'd rather have like Gears of War back then than get one miniature. Even then, back then, I don't know if I figured out back then that you also need to like build and paint them. But I think if I did know back then, that would have been a bit intimidating, because it's I'd never built any miniatures back then or painted. Besides like the really stupid painting stuff they make you do in school. So yeah, I don't think I could have got into this hobby back when I was like, what, 16-ish? Probably. Which kind of makes me glad I'm in the hobby now, because I think I'm like the right age to really properly appreciate it and put all the time into it. And money, obviously. Because nowadays I have the money where I can actually buy this kind of thing and not cripple my bank balance. It's kind of amusing that all it took for me to get into Warhammer was not being able to access my TV, my games consoles, or DVDs, books, or anything. That's all it took. I just had to be separated with all my from all my entertainment stuff.
The wish has been finally fulfilled, Operator. The glorious end as the weapon of the Emperor. Your service was noted. Reverting to audio log. New entry. I'm stranded on the Martyr. The loss of the valuable research stored in the information canisters of my ship is irrecoverable. But the discovery of this fabled derelict could make even that worthwhile. My first encounter with a unique machine spirit was far from peaceful. Still, the presence of the Chaos Invaders on this traveling fortress monastery could make us allies. The Martyr is under attack by the forces of Nurgle, and I want to know why. I need to find a terminal to make contact with the machine spirit again.
Ah, right. So in this storyline, we don't know anything about the Chaos Space Marines, but in the Psychos storyline, we learned exactly why they're here. They're here because it was stranded in space for a long time, and the Descendants decided to switch over to the Gods of Chaos as opposed to the Emperor. Because the Emperor wasn't doing shit for them, let's be honest, so it kind of just made sense for them.
That sounded like a distorted Vox message. Either someone is trying to communicate with me, or my Vox receiver is picking up static interference.
Whoever was the voice actor for this character did a really good job. He's really carrying the whole zero motion kind of deal flawlessly. I see what playing the game is like from this perspective for a while. Like, really close up. Yeah, it doesn't feel that different. Where am I going to get the option for a gun? Because I know I picked the melee loadout, but that's like the starting loadout. There's got to be a gun somewhere around here. Unless I picked one up already, did I? I did not. What the hell is that? Oh. How the hell did I use that? How the hell do I use a blueprint? I'm guessing you like turn that in later? Why does they look like space pop suddenly? Alright, that looks like everything. Yeah, that design is just weird, like... Okay, what? Oh, game, you're shitting me, there's no way. Is this trying to tell me that the tech priests have not transformed their legs into spider legs, or just... Really? You're trying to tell me they're just standing on a platform with spider legs? Again, that's bullshit. You know as well as I do that is utter bullshit. The tech priests that do that don't have legs. They just have spider legs. Maybe they explain that in the law somewhere, but that just seems bullshit. That just seems complete and total bullshit. Like, really?
An Inquisitor. What a precious gift for the prophet.
The corpse emperor has unleashed his dog on us. They learn the prophet now.
See what I don't get is... Like, one thing that I've been questioning for the past wee while is... How did the Chaos Space Marines and the Chaos Demons of that know what the Emperor's condition is? I mean, I know obviously they know that Horus stabbed him, but how do they know he's basically just a husk? I mean, maybe they can feel it through the warp, I guess, but... Oh wait. There has been stories about Chaos Demons that attacking Terra after that point, so maybe... No, I can't see it. It's hard to imagine Chaos getting to the throne room after the Horus Heresy. Oh, maybe they did. I don't see it though, because see the amount of training the custodians that went through to make sure that never happens. I don't buy it. Yeah, see that one thing I was not expecting to see. I was not expecting to see like the stand-up bears of that, because those guys are like the representation of knuckle units in the Age of Sigmar. Not so much 40k. So it's kind of bizarre to see them in this game.
Requesting digital audience with the machine spirit of the martyr.
We have re-accessed your implants. Continue.
I suggest some adjustments to your defense protocols. Prolonging our mutual feud seems counterproductive. I propose cooperation against the invaders.
A logical conclusion. The Utherian theorem must be protected at all cost.
How shall we proceed?
A significant hostile force is moving against the Apotheosis Chamber. The security of that facility is critical.
Enload the coordinates.
So I wonder if the twist at the end of this is going to be the Inquisitor we're looking for Althane is the one that's connected to the AI. Well, AI, that's the machine spirit, whatever it wants to call itself. That's probably what the twist is going to be. Oh yeah, I was going to say earlier, last night I was going through the Nintendo games I bought before the eShop went down. I completely forgot I also bought Link to the Past. For an SNES game, that's actually really, really good. It holds up very well. I also realised how old some of the like trademarked, like synonymous music is from Zelda. Like it's actually a really, really good game. Because I tried playing the original Legend of Zelda, it was a bit too clunky, too old, you know, NES, go figure. But that game is just right. I went in the completely wrong direction, well done. What's with the reticule? Is this for me pressing buttons? I think it's probably for me pressing buttons.
Charge! Fight!
Do you know, see between this and Diablo 3, this is probably the aspect I don't like about either game, is you know, like uncovering parts of the map to figure out where to go, because in Diablo it can become absolutely mind-numbing. It's not so bad in this, because it's like point by point by point, but oof. When Diablo does it, oof, it takes so goddamn long, because you end up... This is probably like unique to... Oh, never mind, 2 seconds.
I'm afraid there have been developments.
Another boarding party. We are using inquisitorial encryption, but the Vox stream is distorted. The warp disturbances are probably scrambling the communications. Anything to add, machine spirit?
Your assessment is correct. An Inquisitor is indeed boarding the martyr.
That's a strangely vague statement.
The mission of said agent is unrelated to your investigation, and your presence here is unknown to any Imperial affiliates other than us.
You sound like you know this.
We gained extensive knowledge regarding the mission of this Inquisitor during the agent's first visit to the martyr.
Oh!
And you neglected to mention this fact to me.
This information was unrelated to your mission. Therefore, it was categorized as low priority. Also, we must warn you that another wave of enemy forces is approaching.
So that's actually very interesting. So our character right now is visiting the martyr at another point in time from the other ones. I assumed that they were visiting it all at the same time.
You do speak their language.
to establish connection with my fellow Inquisitor, but due to the ever-increasing warp fluctuations, they can only get
Do you want to take it back?
whatever the agent is doing here. The readings are troubling.
That other guy is the guy we found with our other character. I forgot that other guy was an Inquisitor. So it's doing the Dragon Age 1 thing where it's having his introduction being different for each character. We've been picking up all items that are a lot better than what we've got. I've not even noticed. Alright, so... Oh yeah, most of that stuff left over there is worse, so... Let's sort by level. I would just work with what we've got at the minute. They surely need to give us a gun at some point.
Accessing the sacred mechanism now. Accessing the sacred mechanism now.
Do you see looking at you surrounding it? It kind of tempts me to get the scenery, you know, boarding patrol, because it kind of looks kind of similar to this, like corridors and the like. It's like £100 odd. I am not spending that, not a chance. I don't know how they can justify that. It's just terrain, and it's not even like varied terrain either. It's just corridors. Granted, the segmented corridors, you can like change them. You can change the amount of like different orders and things, so each match can be different. But still, it's a bit excessive.
You have reached the Apotheosis Chamber. This is the shrine of digital martyrdom that you must protect. Otherwise, the Eutherian theorem cannot be upheld.
I will require access to the chamber and Uther's tech relics to complete my investigation.
Your main objective is to defend the chamber at the moment. Your request is irrelevant to the situation.
Ah, so our card is getting used now. Wonderful. It's always a plus. Nah, that should be easy. Bring on, Plague Marine. shit. Yeah, I let a bit too many enemies in there. Suppose that's what the grenades are for. See, if this was actual 40k, there's no chance a tech priest could get that close to attacking a plague marine and not just immediately get picked up and get their head crushed or something. Also, getting this close to a tech priest cause like a lot of viral infections and diseases and the like, or corrosion. I suppose that would make the game far too freaking difficult. I wonder when this game came out, because these plague marines don't look all that similar to the ones currently out from 8th edition. And again, it's weird seeing Nurglings. I don't think you can run them in 40k. I think they're exclusive to Age of Sigmar. You know what I bet it is? I bet they ran out of like variety for this faction, and we're like, oh, where can we get more variety? Oh, let's take the guys from Age of Sigmar. That's probably what it was. Then again, I might be misremembering, but I could swear that every single Chaos Demon can be run in either Age of Sigmar or 40k. I think that's like a 100% sure that's a rule. Which is kind of handy because you don't really see that many like exclusively like Chaos Demon armies out there. If you ever did do that, that would mean you'd be able to play both games without restrictions. That would be an amazing way of just saving so much money. But you would still be buying like these huge ass freaking demons, like god, what is even his name? Like a Great Unclean One, for example.
Pit feed initiated. This is an enormous discovery. The culmination of my investigation of the tech relic of Uther Tiberius. Here I have the sacred pattern that contains the secret of the improved communion between man and machine. The creation of a spirit with enhanced cognitive abilities. The work of a true genius.
What the hell is this? Wait, what? We're getting a morale choice? Technology used here is controversial, however such a miracle cannot be wasted for a rash decision. I will download the pattern to be studied by the Fabricator General. Like this is the same decision as we had in Mechanicus, basically. The technology used in the Protheos' chamber shows the clear and damning signs of tech heresy. It cannot be allowed to exist. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stand on this side.
This union needs to be studied and replicated.
Stored demonic essence will be released. Colossal amount of warp energy in the stasis chamber.
I don't know what is happening with my fellow Inquisitor, but that Vox message sounded dire.
Correct. This agent has made a significant contribution to the preservation of the Alpha subject. The survival of the Alpha subject is paramount.
I require access to the dossier on this Alpha subject.
We cannot comply. You must leave the Martyr immediately.
Log entry. I'm placing a grade Kappa immaterial burst transmitter on the subdeck, which will help me locate the Martyr later. I'm leaving the monastery now and try to establish connection with the other retinue. The Emperor protects.
Wait, what? Ah, I looked at it completely different. I thought the top half of the ship was coming away. It's gonna jump into a warp storm, isn't it? Yeah. So that's curious because I think our other character got off the ship before it got into the warp storm. So does this mean? Does this mean this character has stayed on the ship? Apparently so. I'm going to do this mission then I'm probably going to wrap up. I know it's going to be a short stream today, but I am actually going to reassess my schedule, my stream schedule, because it's getting a bit tricky to work after, not work, stream after work, because I'm just generally way too tired.
New log entry. Due to unexplained events unfolding on
I missed in 7 hour streams. I'm not going to lie, I do.
I left the monastery before it jumped to the warp. I have now arrived at the teleporterium of an unknown void ship. This vessel presumably belongs to an unknown Inquisitor. However, I have no confirmation yet. Before I establish connection with the crew, I will access a data terminal with my override code to see who I am dealing with.
See, that's the problem. Like, see when you're both working and streaming, and then you've got other priorities, and like, it's very, very hard to dedicate as much time to streaming as I used to. Like, I used to be able to dedicate so much time. Used to run over going to like 8 hours or so, just and didn't even care.
The Inquisitor, the great serpent.
Oh, is this just Jukari? Oh, it is.
You alive. You told me that the Inquisitor.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, this was so unexpected. I'm really happy with this. Why is the Narco? Why is the Death Guard Andrew Carey? What the hell?
The conclusion is that there are simply too many variables in this equation. I have an inquisitorial ship investigating the Martyr and the mysterious Alpha subject. The attack of the treated Marines was unsettling enough, and the sudden appearance of these Dracari orders presents incalculable risks.
See, that is actually... Oh. I guess I'm accessing the console during combat. Wonderful time. Yeah, that is very strange. So either all the gods are teaming up right now to try and figure out what's happening with this ship, or get something on the ship, or one god is going behind the other's back. You know, the Drukari representing Slaanesh. The Drukari is such a weird phenomenon, where they don't so much, I guess they kind of do worship Slaanesh, but at the end of the day they only do that because it means they don't get their souls stolen. So they just do multiple different forms of depravity constantly, because what you got? Sates Slanesh's hunger, meaning they don't die. It's such a strange dynamic. It's like, oh, I'm gonna torture and kill people so I don't get screwed over. It's very self-centered, to put it mildly. Acting Captain Lady Ragnar Van Winter, Executive Officer Sergeant Caius Thorne, Science Officer Major Biologist Detrodora Thelma, Engineer Artificer Omicron Arc.
Uploading data canisters. The ship is listed as the feature.
Look at the Drakari just looking over, being like, "What are you doing there, buddy?"
A clan whose warrant of trade is currently under re-evaluation, marked as a confiscated vessel serving the Holy Orders. Current emergency invocations indicate that the ship has been breached. Activity log mentions an Adeptus Astartes engaging with the raiders.
Astartes? You mean Astartes, buddy?
On this subject. My priority is to find this tech priest. The security log implied it was an emergency situation.
See the it's like a few months back I was in the shop getting like some painting supplies, and I just happened to stumble across, like, it wasn't like an official Games Workshop shop, so I'm like, you know, I'm gonna look through what model kits they have just for the sake of seeing what's there. And I saw a troop, like a squad of Kabalite, I'm not sure what they're called, but the troop guys for the Drakari, and I'm like, they look really cool. And I swear I almost picked them up. I almost did. But then I remembered, you've got so much to work on, you don't need more. I've never been more thankful for self-restraint. Because I suppose at the end of the day, once I finished painting all my models, anything I buy afterwards is kind of like a reward for getting all that done. It's going to be a while till I reward myself, I tell you.
Leave this wretch and deal with the Inquisitor. We must alert the others.
Oh wait, is he what do you want to call it? Oh, that's a tech priest. I thought he was the Chaos Space Marines version of a tech priest. Stand by, buddy, and just get medical supplies. Oh shit.
Wait. You can decipher the blessed lingua technis, but my organic voice box is unable to respond in the same manner. I gather that you are the ranking tech priest on the ship.
Reverting to substandard audio output.
I am an Inquisitor of the Holy Orders. State your identification tag.
Artificer Omicron Arc, in the service of the Omnissiah. Warning. Priority of social interaction, currently ranked as 0. Drakari forces are attacking the central data vault.
This is unexpected. The Dark Elder are pirates and slavers, pursuing easier targets.
Analysis. Their primary function is to gather information. Advised action. Find the Adeptus Astartes unit engaged in combat with the raiding party.
I will find him. I leave you to your tech sermons on the damage generators.
See, this should be interesting. I don't think in the last character we encountered Adeptus Astartes. Apart from the Chaos ones, obviously, but I think it was just Astra Militarum we came across. Oh no, we came across that one guy, wasn't it? That one guy from the made-up chapter. Oh, they get completely butchered.
Log entry. Judging by the vestiges of battle, the Space Marine must be close. I'm still baffled by the Drukhari positive. It simply must be connected to the mystery of the Martyr, but the details are unclear.
Yeah, so he's confused as well. Like, it makes no sense for the Drukhari to be here. Ah, there we are.
Hold it right there. Is this more trickery of the Drukhari scam?
Nope.
There are no recorded instances of the Dark Elder using such practices. You can stand down. My rosette identifies me as an Inquisitor of the Holy Ordos.
Another Inquisitor? What the? Never mind. We don't have time for this. I am Caius Thorn, Sergeant of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
I cannot say that I am familiar with that chapter.
And with good reason, if you don't mind me saying so. With all due respect, Inquisitor, I would love to chat all day. But there are thieving, cowardly Xenos raiders crawling all over the central data vault.
Let us purge that place then. We will talk later. Tell me, Sergeant, why are the Dark Elder attacking you?
I swear, the Holy Throne, we have no clue. Our investigation focused on who I see you use some unconventional methods. But as long as you cull the filth, you have my full support.
Did they really have to call for a sentence there?
Cooperation with acting Inquisitors on the part of all Imperial subjects. Supporting me is your sacred duty.
Yes, and failing to comply is punishable by execution. Not that I've ever been such an
Thorn, what is happening down there?
glorious carnage. Progress is being made, Captain.
Oh, fuck, look at my health.
Xenos blood for the
I think you start running ahead.
We? Detective said something about some other Inquisitor.
Yes, we do have a visitor.
You couldn't have chosen a more unfortunate target in the system, creature.
I find your arrogance amusing.
So he's
I am exactly
the equivalent of the Hellbrute then.
Your assumption cannot be based on any factual evidence.
You want evidence? Very well. I will flay you alive, and you will give me the keys to the Anathema Ultima.
Anathema. That rings a bell. That was easy.
For a monkey. Almost too well for my tastes. We'll meet soon.
Ah, he's one of these bosses.
Learn secret from your screaming flesh vessel.
Glorious victory. We showed them the error of their ways with sacred fire and steel.
An analysis of the encounter can wait. Lead me to your captain first.
Alright, we'll do one more. Nah. I love to say we'll do one more mission, but nah. I'm way too worn. We'll just finish watching this cutscene and then I'll wrap up. Oh wait, no. Is this as done? Jeez, he fared a lot better in this character's running than the other characters. The other characters, he was in critical condition, remember? He was inside like a tube thing and he had to get like medical attention. Alright, but yeah, so that's two characters we've seen so far in this game. I'm kind of leaning more towards the Tech Priest, to be honest. I don't know, he's got more going on with him. Well, the Psycho is a bit bland, but interesting in a different way. Like he's got this whole like staff like shooting rapidly thing going on, which is kind of fun. I want to see what the assassin looks like gameplay wise, because she looks kind of cool. Maybe a wee bit bland because she's basically just a rogue, and the Crusader's more or less just a tank. So I'm kind of working with archetypes here. We're kind of working with warrior, rogue, and mage. You know, like the standard 3 trio. Then you get this guy, the tech priest, who's the hunter. Maybe. I guess you could kind of say that's what he is. Yeah, I wonder what games would be like nowadays if D&D wasn't a thing. I could not even imagine. Because D&D did it a lot for gaming. Like a ridiculous amount. RPGs would not be what they are today. We might not even have RPGs today if it wasn't for D&D. One of these days I really will need to sit down and play a proper game of D&D. I tried once, but let's just say co-workers aren't the best people to play D&D with because they're really flaky. Well, at least my co-workers were at the time. Alright, let's jump over to chat and screen. Alright. So that was pretty fun. Oh, change the music. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. There we go. Well. Yeah, that was a fun game. I might actually switch up what game we play on this day next week. Because I think this one is bound to get quite repetitive and not a lot of substance. Because yeah, it is fun, but it's not really got much going for it in terms of like, well, as I say, substance and like storyline, and like it's mostly just room to room to room with like exposition and just fighting enemies. Party game, it would be super good. It'd be a really good game of like collab and shit, but yeah, I probably won't be doing that for a while. So I might try some, maybe Dawn of War, or oh yeah, I've got not Wrathcave. What is it called? I've got the Grey Knight XCOM clone. I managed to get that in sale, thankfully. So I'll either play that or I'll play Dawn of War. Definitely be playing Dawn of War as the Necrons though, because yeah, that is my jam. I was saying that I might actually see what the like Blood Angels. I might see what the Blood Angels are like in Dawn of War. So I wonder what edition like Dawn of War 1 and 2 is. Because those games are old, like they're pretty old. Now I'm saying that, but see a lot of the Necron units, they are really old as well, so I think I actually recall seeing screenshots where they used the old Wraiths in Dawn of War, and the old Wraiths look horrendous. Like they look so bad. It's basically the bottom half of the modern Wraiths, like the tail, with like the top half of a Necron warrior. It looks like someone kit bashed it. Is that bad looking? It's like someone just cut the bottom of a Wraith and just like got a half of a warrior and was like, yep, I'm gonna super glue these together. This is a new unit. Oh, that design did not age well. But yeah, I can't wait to try. Like, see the amount of games I've bought and I've downloaded it and they're just sitting there. I've not actually played. It's too many. It's far too many. All right, let's see who's online right now so we can bump over, shall we? Oh, Kira's online. Let's pop over there, get some relaxation and watch a nice wee art stream, shall we? Right, cue that up. There it is. Alright guys, once more, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back on Friday to play I still can't remember what I was playing on Fridays. But we'll be playing something on Fridays. So look forward to that. Bye now guys, bye.